Welcome back to the Patrick Lane Show, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and real estate. And I'd appreciate it if right out of the gate, just before we get into anything, you smash that like button. We really appreciate it. And do me a favor and subscribe. And at the end of the video, tell me what you think about what we're going to talk about today. Just make a little comment down in the comment section after the video. We really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get a nice little discussion going down there. Today, we're going to talk about something that I ran across last night, was just sort of relaxing at the end of the day, reading through all of the day's happenings on stocks and investing and real estate. And you know what I found? I found out that the guy who started it all with GameStop, with GME and the short squeeze, Roaring Kitty on YouTube and DVF on Wall Street Bets, has doubled down on his GameStop purchases. He's gone from 50,000 shares up to 100,000 shares. He posted it on Friday in Wall Street Bets so everybody can see. He's been doing these daily, he calls them YOLO updates, but a few weeks ago he stopped doing that. And coincidentally, I think it had something to do with him being called to testify in front of Congress. And we did a reaction video to the testimony, the hearing on GameStop. It was mostly focused on Robinhood, so if you want to check that video out as well, you'll see that at the end of this video. But the interesting thing was that while he has been in blackout mode for the last few weeks, the last week or so, the day after he testifies, the day after Roaring Kitty testifies, and the gist of his testimony was to Congress, I like the stock.
Thank you, Chairwoman Waters, Ranking Member McHenry, members of the committee. I'm happy to discuss with the committee my purchases of GameStop shares and my discussions of their fair value on social media. It is true that my investment in that company multiplied in value many times. For that, I feel enormously fortunate. I also believe the current price of the shares demonstrates that I've been right about the company. A few things I am not. I'm not a cat. I am not an institutional investor, nor am I a hedge fund. I do not have clients, and I do not provide personalized investment advice for fees or commissions. I'm just an individual whose investment in GameStop and posts on social media were based upon my own research and analysis. Before and after I joined MassMutual, I studied and followed stocks. One of those was GameStop. In early June of 2019, the price of GameStop stock declined below what I thought was its fair value. I invested in GameStop in 2019 and 2020 because, as I studied the company, I became more and more confident in my analysis. Two important factors, based entirely on publicly available information, gave me confidence that GameStop was undervalued. First, the market was underestimating the prospects of GameStop's legacy business and overestimating the likelihood of bankruptcy. I believe that GameStop has the potential to reinvent itself as the ultimate destination for gamers within the rapidly growing $200 billion gaming industry. GameStop has a unique opportunity to pivot toward a technology-driven business. By embracing the digital economy, GameStop may be able to find new revenue streams that vastly exceed the value of its business. As for me, I like the stock. I'm as bullish as I've ever been on a potential turnaround for GameStop, and I remain invested in the company. Thank you. Cheers, everyone.
And guess what? He showed that he liked the stock because he posted the daily YOLO update on February the 19th, the day after he testified, and it shows that he purchased another 50,000 shares, and he's still holding his 500 options contracts, which is going to give him access to another 50,000 shares on April the 16th. So for the guy who started the whole thing, he is really literally doubling down on GameStop. Now, of course, he's taken advantage of the fact that, just a couple of weeks ago, the stock was at $4.83 per share, and it has retreated and dropped down. Now, we can have a discussion about why it's dropped down, whether it's worth $4.83, whether it's worth $40, $50, whether it's worth $5. But the fact of the matter is that the price has sort of settled out around the $40 to $50 range this week. and it's kind of bounced around in that sort of a window. So when Roaring Kitty was taking a look at this, obviously he felt like it was a good time for him to buy. And we all know, based on his name, he's looking for deep value. And so if he thinks it's a deep value at the $40 price, then I don't know, maybe it is a deep value at $40. Maybe he's looking for it to go up to 75 or 100 or 500 or 1,000 like everybody else who says they have diamond hands. I don't know. But I found it very interesting that when he received those questions from Congress, his statements basically reflected the fact that he really believes in the stock. He wasn't trying to manipulate the price. He still thinks there's upside in it because he talked about how in the beginning, when he first started investing, when it was about $5 a share, he thought it might go up to 20 or 25 as the value. But then his position and thought evolved over time as he saw GameStop's turnaround plan and the thoughts and ideas from Ryan Cohen when he kept buying shares, and then he got on the board, and now he controls 3 board seats on GameStop. So obviously he has readjusted what he thinks the GameStop share price should be. Now, he didn't specifically mention a price during his testimony to Congress the other day, but obviously he thinks that this price range on Friday was a value purchase because he's going to be a long-time holder. So there we go. Now we know he's looking for deep value, and he still thinks there's deep value in the GameStop stock. So that's what we've got. That's the update for today. I hope you found this educational or informational and entertaining. And if you did, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe down below. We really appreciate it. You know, you've heard it before. We're trying to grow the channel. You know, it's a little project we've got going. We really appreciate your help. And I think if we're able to grow it, maybe we can all have a great conversation about personal finance, investing, and real estate so we can all get on the right track for living a healthy and wealthy life. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next video.